Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet, a YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. This is a game called How to Date a Magical Girl. Let's hop into this. Continue. Okay. Hikari and I both finished eating. It was good breakfast. That's for sure, though I can't help but feel a little sleepy after packing my face full of food. Hikari must be feeling the same way, because she begins to yawn. The little cherry blossom petal that was stuck in her hair flutters down and lands on her empty plate. Oh look, I'm so happy that the cherry blossoms are in season again. This is my favorite time of year. The trees look so pretty. Hikari's face turns red and blushes. I'm glad we get to go to school together in the springtime. It's such a wonderful dream come true. I return Hikari's smile and have to admit I feel the same way she does. It really is a nice time of year, and the perfect season for a new beginning. Oh snap, we have to get going or we'll be late. Well, here we go again, the mad rush to get to school on time, even though I woke up early this morning. If we're late today, at least I can place the blame on Hikari's absurd mushroom dream story. We grab all of our stuff and hastily make our way to the door. Standing next to the school gate is a familiar face from yesterday. Oh, good morning. I get the feeling she was waiting for us, too nervous to venture into the school alone. Luckily, Hikari and I managed to get here just in time. Yui holding a nicely decorated box in her hands, I assume is a bento lunchbox. I made some sweets for us today. Would you be interested in meeting up for lunch? Hikari literally jumps with joy. Sweets? I love sweets. Let's have lunch together. I nod and smile. Thanks, Yui. That sounds like a good idea. Yui's face turns red, and she shyly lowers her head. I'm glad. I'll look forward to it. But for now, we need to get to class. March, march. We make our way to our first class. Isoline. Good morning, new students, and welcome to your first magical history class. My name is Isoline Arcane. I'll be your teacher over this class. It is my duty to ensure you pass your exams and move on to become second-year students. As I'm sure you can tell from my accent, I'm not originally from Japan. No, I was born in Brazil, a country that many of you will know is famous for its culture of magic and wonder. Indeed, many famous magical girls have emerged from Brazil over the years. It is safe to say that Brazil is second only to Japan in terms of the amount of magical girls it produces. Magical girls, as I'm sure you know, have existed for centuries. Without them, the world would surely fall into disrepair. After all, it is the magical girl's duty to banish evil in all its forms. However, I am not here to teach you about banishing evil. I am here to teach you about the origins of magical girls. Now, before we study where we all came from, it might be a good idea to examine where we are now. In today's world, evil is a rare thing to come across. Because of that, the average magical girl spends the majority of her time contributing to society instead of engaging in combat. There are currently 3 jobs that are considered to be most popular among magical girls. They are, in order of popularity, music idol, doctor, and finally, teacher. You might be wondering why these 3 jobs are the most popular. Well, I think I can explain the reasons behind them. Many magical girls pursue careers as music idols. I am sure you're all familiar with some of the famous idols as music charts at the moment. Because of their abilities, magical girls are able to entertain like no other. Some idols use their power to put on grandiose shows of fireworks and lights, while others put their skills to use, enhance their singing or voice, or produce music without instruments. Imagine if like Goku did that. It's like, hey, how am I going to make money? Hey guys, every month, let's go out here in the... Yeah, I'm just going to launch a bunch of key blasts in the air, and you're going to watch the explosions, and they'll look pretty. Give me donations. I mean, that honestly could work as a good way to make money. Just like, hey, look, key blast in the air. Watch my Kamehameha. Magical girls with supportive or healing abilities tend to tackle careers as doctors. Their unique powers make patients feel better again in no time. This is a noble career choice and makes positive impact in many people's lives. Lastly, becoming a teacher is a noble pursuit. Much like myself, we use our knowledge of magical girls to help mold the youth of the future. During your time here at the Academy, you'll likely ask yourself over and over again what you aim to do once you graduate. Picking any of the 3 professions I talked about today is an excellent choice, but be aware, these jobs in high demand and you'll have a lot of competition. Now, Aizaleen continues on with her lesson. I'm definitely fascinated by her words, but Hikari's pancake breakfast is taking its toll on me and making me very, very drowsy. I do my best to stay awake throughout the rest of the lesson. The bell rings for lunch. When we exit the classroom to head to lunch, I feel a gentle tug on my shoulder. I turn to look and my eyes meet Yui's. Hi. Oh, hey. Did you enjoy the class? Yes, it was very interesting. I must have written 20 pages of notes. 20 pages? How could you write so much in our first lesson? I'm not sure. I think I just write quickly. How many pages of notes did you write? 1 maybe. Yui looks at me with disappointment. Well, if you need to look at my notes, you are more than welcome. I smile and nod. Hikari is the last person to shuffles out of the classroom. She mumbles something about wanting to become a musical idol and not a doctor. I'll say this, I really didn't take much notes at all. Unless it was absolutely required. Because there were some teachers that were like, oh, I require, you have to have this much notes written down. Like, fucking asshole. But in general, you just listen to people and you just, pay attention. And you should be able to just remember. I mean, if there's certain key points or specific things, yeah, you write that down. But for the most part, if you're spending all this time focusing on writing down stuff, well, you're not really listening or taking time to think about it. I mean, how can you have any sort of critical thinking about something if, you're just spending all your time, okay, I just need to write everything down verbatim. At that point, you're not even paying attention to really listen to understand what it is you're writing. You're just treating it like a mechanical, motion of, okay, write this letter, write that word. But you're not really thinking about what it is. You're not really learning it. You're just copying it down. You're just, rather than just paying attention and actively thinking about it while you listen to it, and even try to think about, okay, what if this part of what that person says is different this way? But everyone has their own different learning styles, and I guess the main thing is do what works best for you. Hey, Hikari, you okay? She looks taken aback. I'm fine, just chatting to the teacher about which career path I should take. Already, it's second day of class, and you're already thinking about your career. Well, of course, I can't just drift aimlessly, I need to have a goal. You should start thinking about your future too, Lunar did. Nah, I'm good. Yui giggles and Hikari looks flustered. But I can tell she doesn't want to get a heated argument with Yui. Hikari changes her demeanor completely when she sees the box of sweet Yui showed off this morning. She slides up to Yui, a devious expression crossing her face. Hey, Yui? Do you want to share some sweets with us? I roll my eyes at Hikari's predictable behavior. To say she has a sweet tooth is an understatement. To Yui's credit, she just smiles and nods. I brought these sweets for all of us, so I'm really looking forward to sharing with you both. Jackpot, let's go find somewhere to eat. Hikari dashes off. Practically dragging Yui behind her, we rush at full speed through the academy's winding hallways until we reach the cafeteria. Hikari takes one look inside and sees that it's jam-packed full of noisy students. Without missing a beat, she continues on, still dragging us behind her. We hit a stairwell and she jumps up 2 stairs at a time, and I try to ask where we're going, but she ignores me completely. After we bound up another couple stairwells, Hikari throws the door open and we spill out onto the rooftop. It's completely silent up here, no other students in sight. Perfect, this could be our lunch hangout. It's not bad, I have to admit. There's a few places to sit, and the air is nice and fresh up here. There's a couple of birds perching on the edge, minding their own business. One hoots at us. Hikari sits a little too close. Now, Yui, what do you have for us? She's salivating at the simple thought of the sweets Yui brought. Well, Yui opens a beautifully wrapped box she's been tucking out her arm. She removes the lid to reveal a neatly organized selection of homemade treats. Hikari's eyes dazzle as she takes in the bounty before her. There are sweet rice cakes, red bean mochi balls, green tea flavored candies, chocolate drizzled chestnuts, and a few slices of fresh watermelon. Yui, did you make all these? Yes, well, except the watermelon, of course. Everything looks amazing, I can't believe it. I have to try one of everything, I just have to. Yui seems to take Hikari's greed as a compliment, and she smiles proudly. She offers the box to Hikari, officially giving her the go-ahead to jump in. I wait for Hikari to finish grabbing a few fistfuls of sweets before I selectively pick out the best-looking mochi balls and chocolate chestnuts. Thank you, Yui. Everything looks really good. Yui smiles again, possibly even more than she did for Hikari. I bite into a mochi ball and let the sweet red bean paste fill my mouth. The flavor is incredible. It's unlike anything I've ever tasted before. Yui must have had a real knack for me. I know this one time there was this Chinese buffet. It had these technically peach buns. What it was is it was a sweet pastry that was in the shape of a ball, and it was very soft and flaky, but it was like, I don't know how to describe, but in a way it looked like a giant thing of garlic, but it was very soft and sweet, and it was basically sweet pastry bread. And it was called a peach bun, and the bed was like kind of a peach flavor, and there was red bean paste on the inside. That was nice. But yeah, I don't think I've ever encountered a place that had that stuff before. You a real knack for making sweets. Now, granted, there are a few times you can buy, you know, cheap knockoff stuff that's pretty packaged, but that's kind of not the greatest quality. But still, it's nice to try something different from time to time. This is amazing. Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, I'm more than happy to share. You two are my newest friends, so I'm glad I can make something you both like. I chomp on a few chestnuts and take a look over at Hikari. She has chocolate all over her face and a watermelon dripping from the tip of her nose. I just shake my head and continue to enjoy my treats. Yui doesn't seem to be eating anything. She's just smiling and watching me enjoy myself. At first it seemed weird that she didn't want to eat anything, but when I really think about it, she probably taste tests most of the stuff and gets sick of it easily. I don't give it any more thought. When the box of sweet is completely empty, I let out a sigh of satisfaction and take a seat on the old milk crate. Thanks so much, Yui. I really enjoyed the sweets. You're very welcome, Lunar. I nudge Hikari and encourage her to thank Yui, but she seems to be in a food coma and is fast asleep. There's still a lot of chocolate on her face. Sorry about Hikari, she can be a bit herself. Oh, it's not a bother. I can tell she liked the food. So for me, that's the best thanks I can get. Where did you learn to make stuff like that? I don't know. To be honest, I guess I just read a lot. I pick up things here and there. No one ever really showed me how to make sweets. Interesting. Well, I look forward to having some more next time. Of course. So, Lunar D8, do you have a girlfriend? Or a boyfriend? I'm shocked by Yui's sudden forwardness. I can't believe the shy girl straight up asked me if I'm seeing anybody. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You don't have to answer. I was just trying to make conversation. No, it's okay. No need to be sorry. The truth is, I don't have either. I'm single right now. Oh, is that so? Then, what do you look for in a person? I like the music. There was like, stop playing with the sound effects. Okay. Multiple endings of the game. We're gonna start singing the Pokemon theme song right now. Okay, well, we'll go with the first person we encountered and see how that turns out, then everyone else on the list as we try to get all the endings. Is that good? It's a green heart. Is there a stats button somewhere? Okay, well, here's me. Magic, alchemy, perception, expertise, affection. I do like the music. I think the green hearts are good. Okay, I think Yui's affection increased by 1. Oh right, that gives me a number. Okay, so was there another option? Load. Yes. Oh! I don't need a number to tell me. Okay, I want to see how much of that. Okay, that was not a load. That's also a good thing. As I say this, I hear Akari snoring turn into a little giggle. Akari's a... Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, really? I don't think that's what you'd be into. Affection increased to 1. Well, thank you for telling me. Just so you know, I'm single too, and I thought it would be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. That's pretty much my goal too. I want to have a girlfriend by New Year's Eve. It's my ultimate dream. Yui grins widely. A partner by New Year's Eve. That's a good dream. Maybe I'll make it my goal too. Yui seems to be kind of into me. I wonder if I'm reading the situation right. Yeah. If only things were like this obvious or, you know, possible. Ira. I don't know, I'm just want to make funny jokes about stuff. I think it was like Chaos and Noah. It's like, such a conveniently eroge plot could never exist in real life. And just making fun of the tropes that exist in anime and these type of games and animes. That it's like, something. But then again, that's part of the appeal of video games. It's a nice little escape from reality at times. That and just some games are just fun. Whether it's enjoy a great story, awesome music, cool art, or they're like, hey, here's an FPS game. You're running around having fun, or even just something to test your reflexes. Even if you're terrible at like rhythm and shit, it's cool just to have that. Like Thumper, I cussed with Thumper or Super Meat Boy, but I enjoyed both games. I completed both games. I cussed a lot though. But it was fun. I'll give it some time. At the very least, she seems to like me a lot. That's a great start. Yui and I are smiling broadly at each other when we hear the school bell resound throughout the school. Oh, it looks like our lunch break is over. Well, we better get going next class. I shake Akari, and she awakens abruptly. What's happening? Wake up, sleepyhead. We need to get to our next class. Oh no, but I haven't had proper lunch yet. I've only eaten sweets. Well, you should have thought of that before you devoured your weight in chocolate. You and I laughed at Akari's chocolate face expression. We head downstairs on our way to the next class. Finally home. The rest of the day went by pretty quickly. I ended up taking Yui's advice and started writing more notes during our other classes. Now I have a good 2 or 3 written pages. Once school wrapped up for the day, I said goodbye to Akari and Yui and returned home. I'm feeling pretty exhausted. I guess that's what 2 days classes will do to you when you're not used to studying. I suppose I'll get some dinner and I'll have an early night. After all, it's only Wednesday tomorrow and I have to get through the rest of the school week before I can relax. Why is the Five Nights at Freddy's sound? What do you mean morning routine? Why does it include a phone? Use the time before school each morning to prepare for the day ahead. From your bedroom, you can view the calendar and check your friends' schedules, plan your day accordingly. Extra morning routines options will open up later in the game. Okay. Check schedule. Cutie star tip that be nice to your teachers. They're doing their best. That's... Akari's affection. Yui's affection. Classroom, cafe, library, forest. I don't even know if I've been doing the right choices for Yui already or not. I can't remember what I did earlier in the game. So I don't know if I did or said the appropriate responses or what. Though I think I've probably been save scumming to the point of trying to get the positive responses from people. And I've known Akari longer. But I think the only time I had a choice where I get all conversation I had a choice of getting some affection, but you know, it was either get the affection or none. Last choice, first one was like, okay, you have to make a choice between two people. Now, this playthrough, I guess we're going Yui because why not? And then on the second playthroughs and stuff, we'll know other people, and we'll go from there. People can let me know in the comments. You should, romance this person in the dating sim next. As I gradually adjust back and forth in my chair because it's uncomfortable as fuck. Okay. Library Forest. Calendar. First day of school, magical history, alchemy, practical magic. Okay, so today is alchemy day. Okay, so Mondays and Fridays are homeroom. And then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, magical history, alchemy, practical magic. That's pretty fucking simple. Okay, so we're going to learn how to make a philosopher's stone today. With teacher Edward Elric. Can I switch months? It even tells me what day it's going to rain. A nervous tension is in the air when I entered the school lab this morning. Courtney and Akari will be having our first alchemy class. The teacher is supposedly someone crazy, so we have to look forward to. I managed to grab a seat between Akari and Yui. And like usual, as soon as all of the other students are settled, the classroom door bursts open and a man bursts in. Good morning, students! I am your alchemy teacher, Henry Steiner. You will all do as I say, and that way, no one will get blown to pieces. The students are silent. No one dares laugh along with the teacher. None of us can tell if he's serious or not. If there's a chance we'll get blown up during this class, what have I gotten myself into? The man before us looks like some sort of mad scientist. His lab coat is torn and burned, and a maniacal glint keeps appearing in his eyes. You're all new to the academy, so I'll go ahead and assume none of you have any inkling as to the true nature of alchemy. Alchemy is not magic. Alchemy is not science. Alchemy is the precise art and can only be practiced by those who dedicate themselves to it fully. You might ask, why must we learn alchemy if it's not magic? I'll tell you why. Without alchemy, you magical girls wouldn't have any means of defending yourselves should your powers fail you. The greatest magical girls in the world have used alchemy to turn the tides of battle that their innate powers could not win. Imagine having the ability to forge weapons from common ingredients. Imagine having the option to brew potions so potent that one sip could vanquish your foe in an instant. These are the doors that alchemy will open for the cunning magical girl. Having an arsenal of options in combat is always a good thing. With all that said, I want it to be known that most of you will fail this class. Most of you will not have the dedication, the perseverance to master alchemy. However, I still expect you all to do your best. I will accept absolutely no less than that. This guy is intense. I've never had a teacher like him before. It's painfully clear that he's passionate about his subject, but why do I get his feeling that he sees us as guinea pigs and not students? Before we begin, brewing potions or forging items, you must understand the very basic principles of alchemy. Can anyone tell me the names of the 3 components that must be included in every single alchemy recipe? The class is silent. Just when I think nobody is going to answer this impossible question, Yui timidly raises her hand. Ah, yes. You there. Can you answer the question? Yes, sir. The names of the 3 components used in every alchemy recipe are the base, the solvent, and the catalyst. Haha! Bingo! Well done, young one. Yui beams at the teacher with praise. Teacher's praise. I'm genuinely surprised she knew the answer to that question, although, being that she's fairly studious, I suppose it's not that out of the ordinary for her to know such a thing. The base. The base, the solvent, the catalyst. 3 components that together form the foundation of every alchemy recipe. In order to successfully synthesize an item or brew a potion using alchemy, you need those 3 components. The components themselves can take many forms. Even some everyday items can be used in alchemy. Just because an item doesn't have special properties, it doesn't mean it can't be used in a powerful recipe. In future lessons, I will be going in detail about finding alchemy components in the world around us. For now, I will command you to open your notebooks and start writing the following. The rest of the lesson continued reasonably smoothly. Even though nothing got blown up today, the students didn't seem to let their guard down for 1 second. I don't think I'll ever forget Mr. Steiner's eccentric attitude. Before I knew it, my third day of school was over. Kari and Yui said farewell at the gate. There's still a bit of time before it gets dark. Maybe I should use my time after school to make the most of my new student life. But what should I do? I could look around the school grounds, go to town, or spend some time studying. Or I could try and meet some girls. My thought drifted back to yesterday, while I shared lunch with Yui and Akari on the rooftop. Just so you know, I am single too, and I thought it would be nice to find a partner during my time at the academy. That's pretty much my goal too. We're rereading the same stuff. This flashback happened 5 minutes ago. That's right, Yui and I both want to have a partner New Year's. I really should make that my ultimate goal. I don't want to ring in another New Year solo. If I really think about it, attending the academy is the best opportunity I'll ever have to meet a girl. After all, this place is jam-packed full of cute, magical girls. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to find someone special. Someone I can call my love. I'll use my time here effectively and meet the girl of my dreams. Tutorial! Your school life starting today. You can make the most of your school life. Go out and meet as many people as you can. Form ongoing relationships and build trust with the people you care about. Select the travel option to explore. The world is now open to you. Will you seize every opportunity? Click to continue. Lunar then yells tutorial again. Time. During the evening and night, you can choose activities to participate in. Some actions take up time. Performing an action in the evening will progress time to the night. Activities at night will move time forward to the next day. View the current time and date at the top right of the screen. Actions that take time are like light purple. Dating or spending time with girls. Reading books, studying magic, brewing potions, exploring the forest. Free actions. Blue. It's like a light blue. Traveling, shopping, giving gifts, talking to characters. Perform as many of these actions as you like. Cool. Save. Just do the antisocial thing, just go home and don't talk to anyone ever. Travel somewhere. That is a lot of options. I'm not disagreeing with it. I actually like it. The outskirts, home, special, town, school. Well, this is pretty cool. I feel like this is going to be a lot of choices. Hopefully I have plenty of save files. Tutorial. Reading books. You can borrow books from the school library, but only one book at a time. You can read books at home during your free time. When you finish reading a book, you will gain a significant boost to a key attribute. View your current inventory items with the button inventory menu. Use library services, spend time with Yui, give Yui a gift, go somewhere else. How would I give Yui a gift? I've not had a chance to get anything. Spend time with Yui. Oh. But was there anything I could have done? This isn't even a date. I just was going to hang out with her. 10%. Well, there is no way I could have done that. Should I, however, anyway increase her infection? This will take up time. Okay. I don't know. Should I have tried to use the library services first? Would that take enough time? I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. What? No, what happened? I'm just trying to... I'm just trying to advance this. Maybe it'll tell me where to get gifts. Nope, okay. Library services. Does that take time? Talk. Flatter that you would take time to converse with me. Atheron. Truth be told, most students pay me no heed. It's heartwarming to have some company. Though I've only worked at this academy for a short time, I'm very familiar with it. My own dear wife studied here once upon a time, and that's what impression she made upon these hallowed halls. She reached the top of her class before graduating, and was awarded with an illustrious golden star pen. The highest honor any student can achieve. Oh, but that was quite some time ago. Book of Magic. Magic, alchemy. Expertise. Perception. What do the stats do, though? Open your mind, eye, perceive, and perceivable, read it. Perception. Well, since we're going to pursue Yui, maybe like min-max as far as go alchemy book. Borrow book. Spend time. Hang out. Hang out with Yui and we discuss a few different topics. Yui gets a little nervous when we start talking about our hopes and dreams. Yui's affection increased by 1. Key attributes. Okay. Improve your mind and body by raising your key attributes. Improve these key attributes will make you more desirable to other people. There are many ways to build up your attributes. Reading books is the start. Now here's the thing, will I lose time, obviously, if I read a book? Since I haven't started the book yet, it might take some time to complete. There are 3 large chapters. Well, hopefully I don't have to return it right away, but... Okay, so I don't have the option to run into the forest. Was there ever going to be a way for me to do that? Read book. Read. Dive into the book and devote all my attention to reading. The time ticks by as I turn page after page. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop here for now. There are 2 chapters remaining. Time to get some sleep. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting something to change. Go straight to school. Good morning. Good morning. The girls are waiting for me at the school gate. Apparently Akari is excited about something because she has a crazy grin on her face. Today is the day I've been waiting for. It's Practical Magic Day! Are you serious? Practical Magic is class where we just go out of classroom magic. Oh, really? Yes, really, geez. Didn't you pay attention to Miss Otsuka's first class? Which one is Miss Otsuka? Akari pouts. She hates it when I act like I haven't been paying attention. Miss Otsuka told us to call her Satomi on the first day of school. She's the one with the big Oh yeah, Satomi Otsuka, our clown teacher. How can I forget my mature, well-endowed crush? Humph. Anyway, Satomi, I mean Miss Hatsuka, she told us about the classes we'll be taking, and one sounded most exciting was practical magic. Kari eager grand returns. I don't doubt she'll be looking forward to the class. I suppose it does sound kind of cool. I'll be able to see what the girls are capable of, though. I don't know if I'll be able to perform any magic. Well, shall we head to class? Sure. I start making my way toward our classroom. Kari grabs my shoulder. No. We're going to be studying practical magic outside on the school field. An outside class, but there are bugs outside and sunlight. Oh, will you grow up? It's nice being outside. It's sunny and warm, and the springtime air smells so beautiful. But shut it. You're coming with me. Yui laughs and follows along as Akari drags me toward the school field. Aya! Good morning. Students, gather round. Gather round. How are we all doing this morning? I know this is a very early class. A lot of you are yawning, so I do hope you're getting enough sleep. My name is Aya Yoshida. I'm your practical magic teacher. I hope we can learn a lot together. Being outside the school field and looking at Miss Yoshida tracksuit makes me feel like I'm back in high school attending PE class. I'm half expecting to get hit in the head by a football at any moment. What a weird feeling. In this class, you will learn how to harness your raw magical energy. You are all capable of great feats of magic. That's why you are at this academy, after all. A magic girl is capable of drawing upon the energy from within herself and focusing it into a powerful force that can alter the fabric of reality. Magical energy can create fireballs, conjure illusions, heal the injured, shield the weak, or even stop time in its tracks. Akari turns to me at these words. I'm reminded of the time I froze a falling glass in midair. I suppose my magic can stop time. A magical girl's disposition directly affects the kind of magic she uses. Chances are you all have dabbled in your magical abilities. You shall all be familiar with the type of magic you are capable of producing. I'm going to ask a few of you questions now. Please share the class what you have learned about your own magic. I'll go first with all this. I'm Aya. My magic lets me summon mystical fields of light that can dazzle onlookers. This class is defensive magic, and I developed it due to my kind and caring personality. Now, who can go next? Ah, you there. Hikari grasps when Miss Yoshida indicates toward her. She steps toward Charlie. My name is Hikari, and I'm able to use healing magic. I first discovered this when I broke my arm falling down the staircase. Ow! I'm glad you didn't die, but still, ow. I'm not sure what my personality is, though. I don't know why I have healing magic. Miss Yoshi nods and gives Hikari a round of applause. Thank you for sharing, Hikari. Healing magic sounds wonderful. In my experience, it's usually those with thoughtful, generous personalities that acquire healing magic. Well done. Hikari steps back and then lines up next to me again. She looks almost ashamed, as though she is embarrassed to have healing magic. The next student called upon is Yui. She looks even more scared than Akari did, but she takes a brave step forward anyway. Oh, I am Yui. My magic has been unreliable, and I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. All I know is that there have been a couple times where strange things have happened to me. I can't really explain it. Sorry, I'm so embarrassed. Ah, no trouble, Yui. Please don't fret. Some girls take longer to understand their powers, and there's no shame in that. We will help you discover your powers together. Yui seems to take comfort in Miss Yoshida's words. A few of the other girls' class will show their powers. After a bit of time, Miss Yoshida points finger to me. Guess I'm up. I step forward. This is truly unusual. You are a boy everyone at the school is talking about. I have to admit, I've never met a magical boy before. In fact, I did not know they existed until the school board informed me about you. You seem to be a very special case, Lunar D8. Please, would you share with the class some information about your magical powers? Well, I've only ever been able to use my powers once, and I don't think I had any control over it, but I was able to freeze an object in time. Why are you frumpy about that? You froze an object in time. Yes, it was a falling glass. It didn't just stop midair, it literally froze the contents of the glass and stopped falling. I see. How peculiar. And how would you describe your personality? A million adjectives flashed through my mind at the speed of light. I grabbed one at random and spit it out. Lazy. A few of the students laugh. Even Miss Yoshida cracks a smile. Though, I can tell she's trying not to crack up completely. Lazy, my. Well, I suppose I'll have to put some thought into the reasons behind your magic. Very good, Lunar D8. Let me guess, there's like some previous story of someone with the power to freeze time that was like a supervillain or some shit. And they're like, oh my god, it's... I was about to talk about something and I can't remember. Fuck. I'm trying. Oh yeah, I also want to make a reference to the anime Akira. That they have like a fucking satellite in the fucking space with some superpowered psychic you know, held in fucking jars. Miss Yoshida continues the lesson. Most of the students are quite attentive, though I can tell some people are getting easily distracted because we're outside. The lesson wraps up Miss Yoshida telling us we'll begin our actual magical practice next week. A disappointed grumble erupts in class, and the sound of the school bell sends us on our way. Tomorrow is Friday. Can you believe the week has nearly ended? Nope. Seems too good to be true. Arrgh. I know you act like you're not impressed, but I can tell you're enjoying the class so far. Yeah, I am. To be honest, it's pretty exciting learning about this stuff. Ah, good. I'm really happy we're attending school together. And we even made a new friend this week. You mean Yui? Where is she anyway? I don't know. Doesn't she normally meet us here before going home? Yeah. Wonder if she got caught somewhere. Well, don't sweat it. We'll see her tomorrow after all. Yep. You want to walk home together? Maybe not. I've got some things I'd like to do. Oh, okay. Next time. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. School is finished. How should I spend the evening? Okay, well, what are my options? I mean, I still don't know this, right? Okay. Didn't know if that was going to, like, show up. Travel places. Let's just go straight home. If I go home, I won't have time to do anything else. Should I go home? Like I said, I'm assuming since I have 2 time blocks that I could actually finish my book today if I use the entire rest of the day just to read. There's still some time before I go to bed. What should I do? But let's see if this works the way I think it is. Read. Okay, so it doesn't let me, like, you know, max out books. You know, good to know that doing that path like that is a waste. I was hoping that because I had 2 time blocks, I could read the entire rest of the book. Okay, so I'm limited on only being able to read 1 section of a book at a time. So which means it's important for me to do something. We'll stop by the library, see if Yui's there. She is not. Hallway. Marceline, the school guide is... I'm already... Okay, I didn't know if something would happen. It's like all of a sudden like Shadow War and Orc Cup. I'm like, ah! It's like, what the fuck? Bright Lord! Yeah, I would definitely play more of that game for streams and stuff if, you know, my computer could handle it. It was just a fucking PowerPoint presentation of Talion stabbing orcs and me cussing. Okay. Classroom. No one's here. Okay, so the game is encouraging me to hear. Ask Marceline for information. Oh, you're the first year student, right? I can give you info. What do you want to know? Key attributes. Oh. Chat. That sucks. Sorry, dude. Oh. Is she dead? Is your wife dead? I'm sorry. Fuck. Reading book. Schedule. Library, cafe. Why am I not able to pursue the cafe? What did everyone think of their first week? I do hope you're all learning a lot. I remember way back when I was a student, I was overwhelmed by all the knowledge my teachers wanted to share. I have a good feeling that you're all going to make wonderful magical girls, and I'll make it my sworn duty to help each and every one of you. Oh, and I also want to introduce someone else that can help you. This is Marceline. Marceline is a second-year student, so she's your senior. Good to meet you. Marceline has kindly volunteered to offer guidance to school first-year students. She will be your suppository squatters. Since I'm your senior, I know much more than any of you, so I guess I'll help you out. I can give you information, school life, class, extra activities. You can find me in the first floor hallways whenever you need assistance. Thank you, Marceline. For the rest of the day, today's class, I'd like to go over what you've learned during the first week. The class goes on. Oh, you waited for us today. Oh, hello, Lunar. Blah, 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 yeah. Sorry I left you yesterday saying goodbye. I had something urgent to take care of. Is everything okay? Yes, everything is wonderful. There's no need to worry. I had a great week, thanks to both of you. I'm so happy I've made some friends here. Me too. It's been such a fun week. Should we all walk home together? Oh, I actually live here now, at the dorms. Wow, really? I had no idea. Sorry. I never told you, sir. Actually, the reason I left yesterday was to finish setting everything up in my room. I had some new furniture delivered, so it finally feels like home. Well, that's pretty cool. Must be pretty well at your own place. It's not bad. I mean, there's other students around, but my room is private. Private, huh? Do you not have your own place, Akari? No, I still live with my mother. Can't wait to get my own place, though. Oh, I see. What about you, Lunar? I have a small apartment in town all myself. Lucky you. Akari seems to be moping. I think she's a bit envious that Yui and I have our own places, while still lives home with her mom. Akari, you're always welcome to visit my place, you know? And I'm sure Yui wouldn't mind having you over once in a while, too. Of course, it would be my pleasure. Akari brightens up a little bit. Thank you. I might just take you up on that offer, huh? Well, I'm off for now. Have a good evening, you two. Bye, Yui. See you later. Shall we walk home together? There's still some things I want to do. Rain check? Oh, okay. I'll see you later. You're such a good listener. I'm terribly sorry to harp on about. That's fine. You're cool, buddy. You can talk about stuff. I'm sure you figured out my wife was killed and like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. That's why I had to leave the Navy. But I will continue to honor her always. I seek to educate youth on academies so that the students may attain heights of knowledge I once would reach. This golden star pin on my lapel was her reward for commitment to studying. I keep it with me always. Hopefully I can inspire more magical girls to reach their full potential and live the life my wife would have loved. No. Spend time with Yui. Hang out. Hang out with Yui and talk about favorite movies. Yui slowly walks away when I go on an unstoppable rant about my favorite anime flicks. Yui's affection increased by 1. It's still time for bed. Oh. Could be maybe those other options aren't available at all until multiple playthroughs. So, read book. Another book, alchemy. Read my alchemy. One chapter left to read. Read book. Dive into the book and devote all my attention to reading. Time ticks by. Turn the pages. Finish reading book to alchemy. I gained alchemy. My alchemy increased. I don't know if it said significantly or slightly. Oh. I don't. Whatever. Time to get some sleep. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Beep boop. My phone, what time is it? Oh, it's just a text message. Oh my god, wake up, you're missing school. It's Saturday! Just kidding, it's weekend. I got you. Good. Anyway, Yui wants to go on a cafe. You should come with us. Yes, no? Kari and her early morning text messages. What am I going to do with this girl? It might be fun to hang out with Yui, but still I mess with Kari a little bit. Quickly reply back. N. As usual, immediately a message gets sent. I get no response. You mean you don't have a choice? Come with me at the cafe. Send her back. Seriously, reply. I'll be there. Cafe show. I think I've seen it on the walk over to school. Should be easy there. The wafting aroma of the fine coffee invites me into the cafe's approach. I wonder if I can still read books on the weekend. If it would have been a good idea to min-max. Okay, I'm this far in the alchemy book. I'll return this other book so I can read this other book through the whole weekend and then get the alchemy book back. When I enter, I'm surprised to see the place is fairly empty, but I immediately spot two girls at a table giving me a goofy wave. Geez, you took your time, didn't you? Yikes, sorry. Good morning. Good morning, Yui. Good morning, Akari. Humph. Have you ever been here before, Lunar D8? No, never. How about you? Ah, yes, I come here all the time. I really like the coffee here, plus they always remember my order now, so it's less awkward to come here than to go anywhere else. It's a pretty cozy place. It would be a cool idea to bring our books here and study. Please, it's a weekend. Can we talk about studying some other time? Yes, let's just enjoy the weekend. Have you ordered yet? No, not yet. I can't decide. I want to get a croissant, but I don't know if it will fill me up. Would I be better off getting an apple Danish, or would that not be enough either? Why don't you get one of each? One of each? I'm not made of money. Sheesh. I recommend the strawberry parfait. It's wonderful. Parfait for breakfast. You're my kind of girl, Yui. Before long, a waitress comes around to work her order. I'll have the strawberry parfait, please. Oh, and also my usual coffee. I'll have a strawberry parfait too. And some chai tea, please. I'll get a croissant, an apple Danish, a strawberry parfait, and a latte, thank you. The waitress skips away, and the girls look at me in shock. You're getting to eat all of that? How could you betray me? Well, I'm going to offer you a bite of my Danish and my croissant. You think I'm going to eat all of it myself? Huh? What did I do? You ordered all those things I can't decide between. You're a monster. Again, I'm sharing with you. You know, figured I'd cut my croissant and my Danish into thirds, and we could all split that. Which means at the end of the day, we're all eating the same amount of food. Except one of us, you know, has a coffee, and the other has a chai tea, and the other has a latte. Well, relax, a bit of everything, so we can all share it. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice of you, Lunar. Thank you so much. You don't have to thank me if you don't want to, Akari. I can't believe you do such a nice, thoughtful thing. What's the catch? You wanted to try this stuff, so I thought this way you could at least try a. We could all try a bite of each thing, so that way we know, what we like. I mean, I guess the catch is that if I eat it all myself, I'll get diabetes. No catch, I promise. Just enjoy the food. Okay, well then, thank you. After Akari finished grilling about being generous, the waitress brings our order out. Yui is holding back a yawn as she sips her coffee from a gigantic mug. Is that your usual order, Yui? Ah yes, it's a bit big, I know. Huh, what's in it? It's a cappuccino with an extra shot of espresso. Oh, you must be so energetic if you drink this all the time. Actually, I'm kind of the opposite, because I stay up so late. I need this in the morning just to function. Akari looks at Yui quizzically. I can tell she wants to ask why Yui's always up so late, but doesn't want to be intrusive. For once, I actually know something Akari doesn't. I give her a smug grin. Yui stays up watching horror films, more often than not. Isn't that right, Yui? Yui nods gently. Whoa, horror films? I get goosebumps just saying those words. You must be really brave, Yui. Oh, no, not really. I can be a bit of a scaredy cat. I have lots of trouble falling asleep after watching something scary. I hear noises and see things in shadows that aren't there. So let me get this straight. You don't watch horror films because you're brave, but because you like scaring yourself? Something like that, I suppose. Ooh, odd. No offense. Don't worry. I know I have some strange habits. But what about you, Akari? What are your hobbies? Well, I like... No, I'm just kind of watching anime and reading manga. I love manga too. I read all sorts of horror stories. I don't think we would read the same kind of stuff. That's too bad. What kind of manga do you read? I can't tell you. You'll think I'm a little kid. Oh, go on. You know my weird hobby. I won't judge you. Oh well. My favorite manga series is Cutie Star. Cutie Star. A thoughtful expression crossed Yui's face. I can tell she's straining to remember something. Oh, I know. Cutie Star. I used to watch that animated series on TV every morning before preschool. Ah. I see why you didn't want to tell me about it. It's okay. I know it's a children's series. I guess I never really grew out of it. Seeing Cutie Star fight evil and transform into a magical girl inspired me all throughout my childhood. I think I never let go of it when I got older because it's always so important to me. So I've always collected the manga books and watched TV show for as long as I can remember. There's nothing wrong with liking something that inspires you. In fact, I think it's great. I would love to sit down and watch Cutie Star with you sometime. But really? Oh, Yui, that means so much to me. Thank you. Maybe Lunar can join us, too. Bigger fan of the Cutie Star than Lunar. Hey, don't drag me down with you. My obsession with Cutie Star is private. The girls lose themselves in a fit of laughter. Girls guess there's nothing to do except let them tire themselves out. I roll my eyes and dig into the food in front of me. Well, we all spend a couple hours together at the cafe, laughing and having a good time. The waitress eventually brings the bill around, and Akari glances at it with her eyes widened. Oh no, I had no idea this place was expensive. I hardly have any money on me. It can't be that bad. Let me see the bill. Eep. Please, you're both exaggerating. We only had a couple hot drinks and a little bit of food. Though Akari did order an extra parfait and a melon soda. And then there were the refills, which can't have been free. I assessed the bill, look at the total. Well, it's not that bad. I mean, I won't be able to afford to eat for the rest of the week. But it's not the end of the world. Besides, it's the three of us split it. We'll cover it easily. I reach my wallet and notice something is amiss. Something or someone is missing. Yui? Where is Akari? Yui! She said she had to go, but thanks to your generous contribution to her share of the bill. Betrayed. Yui, can we split the bill 50-50? I would love to, but I only have a handful of change. I can cover my coffee, at least. Yeah, thanks. Completely defeated, I tell the waitress I'll pay with my credit card. At the very least, I can make the repayments later on. Maybe I'll sell a kidney or two. Yui bows after I finish paying and thanks me for the meal. She heads out the door before I can even so much as have a chance to say goodbye. I walk outside and expect to find her and Akari in the street, but they're nowhere to be found. Just as I'm feeling used and abused, I receive a text message. Surely that's Akari, telling me she's sorry for leaving without paying. However, it's not Akari. Shin. Who is Shin? Yo, what's up? You chilling today? Oh, it's my good friend Shin. He and I would go back. Though I haven't seen him since long as Akari, he's still one of my best friends. I met Shin back in school when he was a bit of a troublemaker. He just copied my notes in class and me constantly stealing pen. I suppose after a while, his annoying ways wore me down, and we became friends. Before I got the chance to reply to the message, he buzzed me again. How's your new school? Are there lots of hotties? I shoot him back a quick message assuring him that we are indeed lots of hotties at the academy. Sweet. Yo, we gotta catch up. I have a day off work tomorrow. Keen? I agree to meet with him. It's been a while since we hung out. Dope. Can't wait. I'll come play some more in peace. Put my phone away and I take one last look around the street. See if Akari, you are still looking around, but I don't see either of them. Guess I'll head home for the day and relax. Ding dong! The sound of the doorbell, elegant and serene. I've always liked the little chime that rings out whenever someone comes to visit me. Ding dong, ding 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 dong. Then again, it's kind of annoying. I hate it when I'm going to ruin it. Yeah, open up the damn door. I'm cold out here. Looks like Shin has arrived. Head over the door and let him in. Hey, what's up? I glance past him and look outside. The sun is shining and the warm breeze blowing. You said it was cold out there. What's the deal? Nah, it ain't cold. I just want to come in. Shake my head and Shin gives me his trademark stupid grin. I've missed you. Haven't seen you in ages. I've missed you too, man. How have you been? I've been so good, raising dough every day. Oh, you been making bread? Nah, dude, making money. Got a job a few months back. Someone actually hired you? Did they meet you first? Shut up. I'm working at a convenience store. The job's not great, but the money's not great either. So it's not great. Nah, it sucks. But any money is better than no money, you know? Besides, this is all just a stepping stone to bigger and better things. Oh yeah, what kind of things? Well, when I get together enough cash, I'll start my own company. That's right. You always want to design your own clothes, right? Hell yeah, shirts by Shin, or maybe Shin shirts. Or, you'll get there, buddy. But congrats, I'm glad you're chasing your dreams. Thanks, dude. I knew you'd understand. So, tell me, what's it like going to Academy for Magic Girls? Are you the biggest nerd there? All in all, it's pretty great. I have made a friend. Good job. Is, Kari studying with you? Yeah, she's in all my classes. Yeah, right on. Hey, random question. I've seen girls in your school walking home in the afternoon. How come everyone wears uniforms? I get the whole uniform thing during this high school, but this is a tertiary education. Isn't the Magic Girl Academy more like a university? Well, Kari explained to me once. She said that it's more like a training academy than a university, like a military academy. So we all wear uniforms while we train. It has something to do with discipline or something. Sounds deep, dude. I don't know about any of that. But the uniforms are hot, at least. Yep, I saw that response coming. Hey, so can you do any magic yet? Nah. Sheesh, I want results soon. We'll see. At the moment, I'm just happy to cruise along and learn what I can. You've got it made, dude. Your folks pay your rent, and you get to go to school with hotties every day. You've got no idea what the real world is like for us working-class citizens. What's your point? I think you need a little taste of the real world. You should get a part-time job and see what it's like to work for your money. Yeah, alright, I got enough on my plate as is. Is that so? Then what happens when you meet a cool chick and you want to take her out on a date? Are you going to call your parents and ask for money? Well, you need to get your own finances in order, so you can treat girls and have a good time. I hate to admit it, but you may be right. Exactly, Shin is always right. But finding a part-time job will be tough. I hardly have any free time with classes every week. I got you covered. The convenience store is hiring, and they love students because they can pay them next to nothing. You're really selling this place. I'm serious. Money is money. We can work together. It'll be dope. I'll tell you what. I'll put in a good word with the boss man, and I'll see if I can get you some flexible hours. If you do that, would you at least give it a shot? Yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. Bang, that's awesome. Shin and Lunar working together. Just like the old days. I don't remember those old days, but whatever. Nah. You know what? You know what I mean. Tell me more about the new friend you made. Is she cute? Shin and I spent more time together, chatting and playing some video games. It was really good to catch up with him again. Shin went home in the afternoon, and I chilled out in the evening. Getting ready for bed when the phone goes off. Yo, I talked to the boss. He says you got the job. You'll be on cash register with me. Is that sweet or what? Phew, that didn't take long. Looks like I've stumbled across a part-time job. Best bet, the hours are super flexible. You can basically come in whenever you want and work. So come at the convenience store if you ever need to earn some cash. That'd actually be cool if that was possible in real life. To just go to a job whenever the fuck you feel like. Working part-time. You can now visit the convenience store in town. Working convenience store will allow you to earn money. Use money earned to purchase shop items in stores such as gifts to girls. The amount of money you earn working is tied to your expertise attribute. Raise your expertise to earn more money. Okay. Schedule. Classroom. Turn. Go to school. The school hallways are abuzz with chatter this morning. A huge group of girls are crowded in the main corridor blocking my way to class. I can hardly even hear myself think with all the high-pitched squeals in the air. I start to think that maybe something bad has happened. Is someone injured? I begin to push through the swarm of students and attempt to find the source of the commotion. The crowd gets thicker and thicker as I progress down the hallway. The senseless squeals have dissolved into hushed whispers, but I can make out some words. I'm not sure what emotion the music is supposed to be doing with, but I'm sure we'll get some context clues here in a second. I can't believe she's here. Who? She's so beautiful. I wonder what... So probably assume sort of idol. I like the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack. The fear I had about the whole situation disappears when I realized the sentence is just a girl standing in the middle of the crowd. A tall brunette in the same academy uniform as everyone else. Her class badge reveals to be a third year, a senior, and Miyu Hamura. I stumble forward into a vacant area of students are surrounded. The third-year girl turns to look at me. Can I help you? Her words ring out and immediately silence the crowd. You pushed through the crowd just to see me, didn't you? Have we met before or something? No, I don't think so. The girl frowns. I think she just noticed that I'm a dude. I must look pretty out of place, surrounded by the group of her female admirers. Well, if you want a signed yearbook, you'll have to wait until graduation, just like everyone else. Why would I want your signature? The crowd gasps. A good 10 seconds pass. Complete silence. The tumbleweed passes. You don't know who I am. I could ask you the same question. To my surprise, the girl giggles. Her stoic expression is broken down to a beautiful laugh, even if only for a moment. My name is Miyu. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm Lunar D8. Tell me, Lunar D8, what made you approach me like this? I thought you were dying. I just saw a large group of people and I thought, oh no, somebody's hurt. And so I was like, okay, I mean, I don't know what the fuck I would have done to help, but I'm like, I need to know what's going on so I can make a decision about what to do. And then it turns out there wasn't somebody here dying, but it was just, you. And I'm like, okay, you're fine. I'm going to leave now. Well, there were heaps of people gathered. I couldn't even get through my class. I actually thought something bad had gone down. Something bad? I assure there's nothing to be worried about. My fans get overzealous from time to time, and gatherings like this aren't unheard of. I take a glance at the crowd. A few dozen pairs of angry eyes are laser focused. Why are you angry at me? And I don't care. It's like, oh no, like, I thought someone got hurt. Oh, how dare I? I feel the heated glare is burning a hole in my forehead. Don't mind them. I think they're just jealous that you're the only one with the courage to speak to me. Is that so? The girl Miyu, she's extraordinarily beautiful, not to mention calm and composed. But I can't help but she's a little condescending. Just why is she so famous anyway? I decided to ask her that very question. Why are you so famous anyway? I wouldn't say I'm famous, just incredibly admired. There's that feeling of condescension again. To answer you truthfully, I'm currently the #1 student here at the Academy. My grades are the highest in the history in every single subject. In addition, my extracurricular activities include class residency, volunteer work, cross-academy liaison, charity fundraisers, high society function planning, international representation for the Union of Magical Girls. I feel myself dozing off as Miyu continues. And last but not least, I conduct the Academy's orchestra. Oh, she's done. That's quite a lot you have on your plate. It's nothing. Oh, did I mention I also record on record as one of the youngest magical girls to ever awaken to her powers? Well, you mentioned it now. I remember there was this show, like The Boys, a dude named Homelander. He awakened to his powers pretty early. He just like lasered his. Everyone's like, stop making a joke about a TV show. I'm like, okay. It's like everyone's like, did you call Homelander a magical girl? I'm like, I mean, he can fly and he can shoot lasers. I'd love to hear about your achievements. Judging by your badge, you only just joined the Academy this first year. But I'm sure you have some noteworthy skills or accomplishments you can share. Thank Lunar Dad. There has to be something remarkable I can boast about. I read this entire manga series. Well, my magical power involves freezing time or something like that. Miyu brow furrows. Freezing time? Oh, and I also just scored a part-time job at a convenience store. How's that for an exciting extracurricular activity? I can tell Miyu is still pondering my time-freezing magic revelation. Come to think of it, her reaction is pretty similar to Miss Yoshida's back in practical magic class. Lunar Date, I should like to speak with you more in the near future, perhaps away from prying eyes and eager ears. The crowd of girls around us shuffle uncontrollably. Sure, sounds good to me. I'm glad. Until then. Without any hesitation, Miyu walks away. The group of girls surrounding us splits in two, with half of following Miyu and the half continuing to gossip about the morning's events. Now that there's a break in the crowd, I manage to get my classroom without any more delays. As I enter the classroom, I notice that Tomi has already started teaching. I quickly hurried into a seat between Hikari and Yui. Hikari gives me a slap on the back of the head for being late. I deserve that. She whispers to me in an angry, hush tone. Where have you been? Sorry, I got caught up. I decided against telling her about meeting Miu. For some reason, I feel like telling her I'm late to class because I met a beautiful girl was a bad idea. Is there something you're not telling me? No, seriously, it's all good. Hikari mumbles to herself quietly. Don't lie to me. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if you two could focus discussion after class, I would really appreciate it. Hikari blushes embarrassment. She nods her head in apology to Miss Otsuka. It isn't long before scrap paper gets tossed back to me. Hikari scribble handwriting. Yui baked some sweets over the weekend, bought them to share, but you were late to class, so I ate them all. I frown and crumple up the note. Hikari pouts and lets out a just quiet enough to let the teacher hear. At the end of the class, Satomi tells us to close our books. I do and let out a yawn. Before you all go, there's just one more thing I'd like to say. Your time at the Magic Academy should be devoted to more than just studying. It's very important to make friends along the way. The bonds you have formed in years will go strengthen your entire lifetime. Don't miss out on an opportunity to form the most important relationships in your life. At the same time, it's important to bear in mind that all of your relationships will work out. Some of you will travel the world after graduation, such as life with Magic Girl in this day and age. You can't always know if you ever see your friends again. From relationships, but don't get too attached to any one person. No one can predict what the future lays in store. Masuka, ominous words don't sit well with me. Why would it tell us to form relationships, but not to get too attached? It doesn't make sense. I glanced at Hikari. She's still got some scowl. She had been the star of the class. Although we fight sometimes, I know we'll always be friends. Time or distance can never separate us. There's no point worrying about Miss Otsuka's words. I've got more friends than Hikari too. Shin is a good pal, and I recently met Yui. Then there's a girl named Miu. This morning, I wonder if she's and I will go on to be great friends. School bell wells and interrupt thoughts. Time to head out. At the school gates, I wait around for a while to see if Hikari and Yui will show up. I'm surprised to see Miu approach. At first, I hardly recognize her without the throng of students surrounding her. Hello again. Hello, Miu. Miu almost looks nervous, even though it's stark contrast to her holier-than-thou aura she had earlier that day. Sorry we didn't get much of a chance to talk this morning. I wanted to catch you before you left for the day. You wanted to catch me? Yes, I wanted to apologize for it. I think I gave off a false impression of myself. Tell you the honest truth, I'm not as perfect as everyone thinks I am. Well, your fans seem to think you're pretty damn great. They think the world of me, but I'm just a sham. A pained expression crossed her face. Is this really the same girl I met this morning? Before I can even say anything to her, Hikari comes bounding across to me. Lunar, dear, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. Really, Hikari? I always wait by the gate. You should have looked here first. Oops, teehee. Oh, who is your new friend? Hello, I'm Miu Himura. Your friend of Lunar D8's? Hikari's jaw drops. Even she didn't recognize Miu at a glance. She seems to have recognized her name immediately. You're the Miu? Oh my gosh. Miu, this is my good friend Hikari. It's a pleasure, Hikari. She knows my name? Hello, everybody. Oh, that's a big group. Who is a new face? Another friend of Lunar D8's. Could it be that you're as popular as me? I doubt that, Miu. This is Yui. Yui, this is Miu. Hello. Nice to meet you. You? Don't you know who this is? She's the most famous magic girl at the whole academy. Ah, yes, I thought so. Yui bows slightly to Miu. She doesn't seem starstruck in the slightest, unlike Hikari, who is drooling like a child. Anyway, Lunar D8, I should get going. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Sure. Sorry about my weird friends. Don't worry about it. I have my own weird friend. I should probably go and find. Farewell, everyone. Miu takes her leave, and Hikari confronts me. The dazed look on her face has been replaced with one of sheer fury. Why did you tell me that you were friends? Why didn't you tell me that you were dating Miu Himura? What do you mean, dating? Huh? Dating? What planet are you on? Don't try and hide it from me. There were fireworks flying between the two of you. Fireworks? You're dreaming, girl. I only met Miu this morning. Fine, but I just want you to know that I don't even care if you date her. She's perfect in every way, so do you want. With that, Hikari storms away in a huff. I'm not dating Miu. Oh, I know that. I know when you're telling the truth. Good. I wish Hikari would believe me. Don't fret about Hikari. She always comes around, doesn't she? Yeah, she does. Thanks, Yui. My pleasure. Well, I'm going to go head home now. Have a nice night, Lunar. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Well, first things first. I need a new book. How's it going, guy? Flatter you would take time to converse with me. Truth be told, most students... Okay, I think I've Okay, yep, you're not going to say anything new. Return book. Thank you. You may borrow another book. Borrow book. Book of Expertise. Spend time with Akari. Is Akari affectionately high enough for us to date? I should try to affection up to 10% before asking her out. Hang out. Hang out with Akari and we try to figure out who can hold their breath the longest. I think Akari has a bigger lungs than me because it doesn't take me long to pass out on the floor. Akari's affection increased by 1. Read book. Currently have the book expertise 1. Read will increase my expertise attribute. Since I haven't started the book yet, it might take some time to complete the 3 large chapters. Read book. Dive into book. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'll stop here. There are 2 chapters remaining. Time to get some sleep. Go on, make a save. Should definitely try to keep shorter videos. Plus I got other stuff to do. Okay, hope everyone had a good day. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.